Have you ever tried shower steamers? They dissolve in your shower to create this scented therapeutic steam. And I have to say, after making them, they're really fun to make. In a large bowl, you're gonna combine 1 cup of baking soda, 1/3 of a cup of citric acid, 1/4 of a cup of cornstarch. If you'd like them to be scented, you could add in your favorite essential oils. I'm gonna be adding in about 20 drops. And then from here, what you wanna do is put witch hazel into a spray bottle. And then you're going to spray witch hazel into the mixture. Then you want to mix everything together. Don't be alarmed if you see it fizzing with the witch hazel. It's supposed to do that. You want to keep mixing it together and adding more witch hazel until whenever you press it into the mold, it's actually going to stay in place. So once you have it the right consistency, you can put it into any mold. I will link to the mold that I'm using down in the description box, but you're just going to spoon it into your mold and then pack it down as tightly as possible. Now with these shower steamers, they need to sit overnight and have a chance to dry. As I was doing my other DIYs, I was noticing they were kind of foaming up a little bit outside of the mold. So I did kind of pack them down after an hour or so. So I would maybe watch them, and if they seem to be coming up, just keep packing them down. But the next day, you're gonna come back and they're gonna be hardened and ready to go. I'm using a cute little Dollar Tree container, and I'll just fill up the shower steamers in the container. To personalize these, I found this initial letter in the Dollar Tree craft section, and I'm gonna be using this A to wrap around here. This would make a perfect gift for anybody who pretty much takes a shower. Have you ever wanted to just give money, maybe $20, $25, but you wanted to do it in a fun way? Well, I'm gonna show you how you could make a money wreath. It's actually easier than you think. You're going to need a piece of cardboard or cardstock. In this case, I had a piece of Christmas scrapbook paper that I was going to use. I need to make a circle, so I'm gonna use these bamboo pieces from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna use the larger one to trace the outside of my wreath, and then the smaller one is going to be the inside of my wreath. Then I'll just cut out the outside circle and the inside circle. Now you have a wreath that you can put your money on. To get your money ready to add to the wreath, I just got out 25 $1 bills at the bank, and then I'm gonna roll them up, and using some of those small black hair ties that you can buy in the hair section at Walmart, I'm gonna wrap it once around my dollar bill. Only do it once because you want them to not be super tight. You want them to almost be a little bit loose. Now, I'll do several of these, and then to finish it off, I'm gonna be using that same glitter ribbon that I used in the last DIY. I'm gonna cut off a piece, wrap it around, and hot glue it. Make sure you don't put any hot glue on your money, just on the ribbon. Now, I kind of tested this out to make sure that I would be able to stick these on. To attach them, you don't wanna use any glue, so I'm gonna be using a paper clip on the inside of my wreath to put the money on. Now from here, you just want to repeat all those steps. You want to make up several of the money rolls, and then I'm going to cut off several pieces of my ribbon, and then I'll wrap those around and hot glue them in place. Now you should be able to put about $20, $25 on here, depending on how big your wreath is. If you want to put less money, just make it smaller, or you could always make it bigger and put more dollar bills.
It's a magical time full of kisses. Take a walk outside and tickle the snowman's nose. Moving nimbly, did you hear something from the chimney? I will keep you warm.
Now I did leave about 2 inches at the top, and I'm just going to put on a few picks I had from Dollar Tree. These are just some greenery picks that I found in the $1.25 floral section.
Holiday
and I'll tie a green velvet bow and hot glue that to the top.
You're mine. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I live, the dream I knew.
Let me know if this is something that you would make for a teen or a college student in your life.
Very close to you.
One of my favorite DIY gifts is to create photo ornaments. I feel like this is something that everyone loves to get. Take a personalized picture from the year and give it to someone that you love. Another great idea is if you're looking for a gift for a family, take a picture of a family that you put together for them and create a photo ornament. So for this photo ornament, we're gonna be using coasters. Now these coasters I picked up in a pack of 4 off of Amazon. Print off just some 4x6 pictures that you love. Next, to create the circle for my ornaments, I put my picture down and then put the coaster on top, and then I traced around and cut out my circle. Well, that circle was way too big, so I did cut it out till I had the size I was going for. I decided for my future ornaments to just create a template, so I got out a scratch piece of paper and pushed it around the inside of my coaster to create that circle, cut out the circle, and then that's what I used to trace the rest of my ornaments. But each one you can make so personalized, so different. I'll use my template to create a circle around each one of my pictures, then I'll cut it out, make sure it fits inside the coaster. And I'll hot glue it inside of the coaster. Now to create a hanger for it, I just poked a hole with a tiny screwdriver I had through the top of the coaster, and then I'll lace through some twine that I had to create a hanger. Now, what I love about these is you can decorate them all completely different. For the first 2 that I did, I just tied a bow with some of my favorite ribbon and hot glued that to the top. For the other 2, I wanted to add some greenery. So I have this thin piece of greenery that I'm gonna hot glue all around the base. And then I'm just going to use some berries that I had from some Dollar Tree stems, hot glue those in place. I'll use some other greenery leftover pieces I had and hot glue those down. Now with my final one, I'm going to add that same greenery to the outside. And then I came in with some Dollar Tree pieces that were kind of sparkly, had a little bit of white tint to them. I'll cut off some small pieces and wrap them around almost so it looks like a wreath. But the fun part is just personalizing it and making it your own. I think these make such a great gift. Hey guys, I'm Liz and you're watching my second DIY channel where I post daily DIY videos. You may be familiar with my main channel, Liz Fenwick DIY, but I'm glad that you found me over here on my second channel. Make sure that you're subscribed so you just get notified every day when I post our daily DIY video.